In this video, I go ahead and test TikTok hacks and trends that you guys have suggested to me and see if they actually work. So if you guys do enjoy this series and these types of videos, then go ahead and hit like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and without further ado, let's hop into our very first TikTok hack. The first TikTok today we have is from Thick Chemist, and he shows us how to make the best Minecraft yeet machine. Now this is in creative, but if you guys are just messing around on creative mode and you want to make a completely yeetable machine, I think you might be able to replace the bedrock with obsidian. But yeah, there he goes. He goes flying into space. Okay, so I've grabbed everything that he had in that video, and we already have a big hole here. So let's go ahead and just build another one right next to it. Why not, right? So he has something like this where he's filled up a kind of machine type thing like this, and it looks like he's gone up again here. And he places a piece of redstone right here and a lever here that activates that redstone. So now all we need to do is fill up this bad boy right here with as many minecarts as possible, and you guys can see that it lights up, or like I see the outline of the rail there. If I just go ahead and keep clicking there, the shadow gets darker and darker, meaning that there are more and more there. And I think that should do the trick. We have quite a few there. Now let's go ahead and see if this is real or rubbish, if this is true or fake, if this one actually works. Oh, here we go. I can't even see myself. Hello? Where am I? There I am. Oh my goodness. Check out the explosion this thing made as well. Let's try that again. I want to see how far we can push this. Let's see how far it goes up. Guys, comment down below what you think it will get up to. And the closest guess, I'll go ahead and like the comment down below. But let's go ahead and set it off in 3, 2, 1. We're still going. We're still going up. Oh my, I'm still going up.
5 minutes later.
Well, that TikTok definitely works. Let's go ahead and hop into the next one while I'm still falling through the sky. Oh, this is gonna take a while. This next TikTok is from Zesbra, and he says, did you know this? So he's placing down a furnace. He puts a chorus fruit. I think those are the things that you eat and they teleport you randomly into a furnace. What do you get if you put that into a furnace? A popped chorus fruit? Okay. You put a popped chorus fruit and a blaze rod together. Wait, you can craft end rods? Wait. Are you for real? Hold on. Let's go ahead and see if that actually works. So he's saying if I grab blaze rods and popped chorus fruits, I can just craft end rods? Now, I used to always just raid all of the end cities for end rods, but if I can craft them, this could be a reusable way of doing it, because you can get the blaze rods from blaze spawners and the popped chorus fruits from growing chorus trees. Now let's see if this actually works. So blaze rods with popped chorus fruit. No way! Look at that, you can actually craft the end rods. This is like an infinite source of end rods if you have a blaze spawner and if you just set up like a little one of those farms for the end trees. I actually never knew this, and I feel like kind of a bot for not knowing this. Okay, so our next TikTok here is showing you how to make a automatic potato and carrot farm as long as you have enough bone meal. Okay, so he's gonna ahead and place 3 dispensers all the way around this dirt block, and then on top of there he places water, and then he places an observer to watch the crop, and then more blocks around that with another block behind that, another observer facing upwards, redstone, a block above both pieces of redstone, a piece of redstone dust below that, another piece of redstone dust, a piston, and that's it. It looks like you just need to have a block to stand on, and it looks like that's ready to go. You just fill those up with bone meal, and let's see if this thing actually works. All right, so here, let's go ahead and give this a try. So we start off with our dirt block, and then all around this, we're gonna need to have dispensers. So a dispenser there, and a dispenser facing downwards, just like that, perfect. And now we wanna have an observer facing this way, and then behind it here, we need to place a block like this, and I think another block right there with redstone going all the way over the tops of these with another piece of redstone going like that. So we have an observer like that with redstone there we go. And then underneath this observer right here, we have more redstone going out to a block right here that will go out to a piston. Now I think this is correct, but I could very much be wrong. Let's go ahead and test it out. So I almost forgot our little water source block that we're gonna need here. So let's go ahead and do that, and then place the block right there real quick, and let's see if this thing works. So we go ahead and do this, fill these all up with a bunch of bone meal. So if we go ahead and do this, there you go. What you have to do is hold down right click constantly, and you get infinite carrots as long as you have a bunch of bone meal. Look at that go. Okay, so this next TikTok hack is a little bit of a funny one, and it's just actually something I didn't know. So apparently if you have bells around the villager, I know it's loud him placing down all those bells, but apparently if you have bells around a villager and you set it up to a redstone signal, or if you just set off the bell, it will force the villager to get out of his bed. So what this guy's done here is made a villager torturing device where the bells just constantly are ringing and he can never go to sleep. Oh, poor guy. But nonetheless, I still want to test this out. Okay, I've got everything I could ever want. So let's go ahead and set the time to night, just like this. We'll go ahead and spawn in a bed with a villager in it. So you should go to bed very shortly there. Little does he know what is about to be happening right here in his sleep. And all we need to do is place one piece of redstone, and good morning, Mr. Villager. Oh, the poor guy I can't go to sleep. Now anyway, let's get into the next TikTok hack. Okay, so the next one here is from Hey I'm Robbie, and he actually shows us how to build a shipwreck or a boat really quickly in Minecraft Java Edition. So if you guys don't want to go through the hassle of building a boat yourselves, you guys can actually use the shipwrecks to summon in a fully built boat already with everything you need. It would be like a fully built shipwreck without it being broken. And you just need to do shipwreck with mast, and it should summon it in just like this. So let's go ahead and see if this actually works. Okay, so structure blocks you can only get in creative. So this is probably going to be good if you're building like a creative world or if you're building like a map or something, and you just need to give yourself a structure block. There we go. And then with this structure block, we'll go ahead and place it out here so it doesn't destroy anything else. All you need to do, you just click this until it says a load, and it's like the circular looking one. And then you go ahead and type in Minecraft shipwreck, and then we need to do a like slash with underscore mast. And then if we set this to like 30 and this to 15 like he does, we can go ahead and click load right here, and you guys can see this is going to be the square that it loads in. And let's see if this works. Let's go ahead and click load again. And check it out, we have ourselves a fully built ship. It is literally just a perfect boat or a perfect shipwreck that hasn't been broken yet. And you guys can see we're gonna have all the loot tables from everything. Okay, so this next TikTok here is from Joofy Luby, and he shows us how to make infinite emeralds in Minecraft.
This is a completely legitimate way to get infinite emeralds. First, you're gonna need to find a librarian villager
I
that
know
has a
this way.
bookshelf
This is
trade
pretty
and a
OP.
regular
This
book
is
trade.
pretty OP.
Once
Yeah,
you
he's
have
right.
this, you'll then need to get a zombie and let the zombie attack the villager.
Which is actually
now that
easier than you would think.
Villager, you can cure it using a splash potion of weakness and a golden apple. Repeat this process again until the
you can do it
villager is
twice,
trading one
or
emerald
even
for a
once it might be able
bookshelf
to.
and one book for an emerald. Now, use an emerald to buy a bookshelf.
And you literally
Place
have
the bookshelf
infinite
on the
emeralds.
ground
It's
and break it to
literally
get three regular
super OP,
books.
and you can
Go
just keep
back to
trading.
the villager and trade the books for more emeralds.
It's literally OP just like he says. Anyway, hey, let's go ahead and test it out, because trust me, I know this one works because I've done it in my own modes before. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and make our little, I guess, villager hold or whatever we're gonna be doing right here. And I'm also gonna put a roof in it so the zombie does not die to the sunlight, because that wouldn't be too good, would it? And what we're gonna do first is get our villager. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and place down a lectern here to make sure that it does turn into a librarian. And now we just need to make sure that he has the book trades we're looking for. So he has the emeralds for a bookshelf. Now the question is, will he have the book for emeralds? So let's go ahead and look. So if we buy a bookshelf right here, actually if we buy a couple, we might need to unlock him. There we go. Now trade up. There we go. And there we go. We have the book and the book trade. So there we go. We have the emerald for the bookshelf trade, and we have the books for the emerald trade. This is going to be pretty awesome right now. So let's go ahead and do this. And there we go. Kill him away. Now you're going to want to make sure that your difficulty is on hard, not normal, because there is a chance that he dies on normal like this. So that's not what he told you in the TikTok. Okay, here we go. He has an emerald for bookshelf and a book for emerald trade. Now we just need to let him get turned. And now remember, it needs to be on a difficulty of hard. Otherwise, he does not have a 100% chance of turning into a zombie villager. But there we go. He's now a zombie villager, meaning we can get rid of this zombie right here. Goodbye, mister. And now we just need to go ahead and splash this guy and hit him with a golden apple. And now we just wait until he turns back into a villager. Okay, and there we go. He's gone ahead and turned into a villager. And we can see that his traits have gone down, but not as far down as we want. They've gone to 9 to 1 and 4 to 1. So we're going to do it again and a couple more times until we get it down to 1. I'll tell you guys how many times it takes us to get him down to 1 trade. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done it 2 more times. And let's go ahead and see what his trades are now. And there we go. 1 emerald for a bookshelf and 1 book for an emerald. I can't do it right now because I finished all of his bookshelf trades. So it took me a total of 3 tries. So it might take you 2 tries because I did kill villagers around him. So he might have not liked me for that. But yeah, all we have to do now is wait for him to restock and you pretty much get infinite emeralds. Okay, so this next TikTok is actually a clip from a video. So I'm going to let you guys know the YouTuber's name instead of actually the TikTok person's name because they literally just ripped it and re-uploaded it. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into it. So this is from the YouTuber Skip the Tutorial. And he shows us some pretty cool tips and tricks. But the first one is the one I'm most interested in. So let's go ahead and listen to this.
A few drops of water. You see, when you waterlog something, it keeps the properties of a water source block, meaning that just by pouring a water bucket on your chest, that sucker isn't going to explode anytime soon.
That
is
is pretty
to
OP.
pay for indestructible chests.
Yeah, indestructible chests is pretty overpowered. That's actually sounds
Getting
pretty
enough wither
good.
skeleton skulls to summon the boss can often be a hassle. I mean, even if you go through all of the effort to get a perfectly enchanted looting 3 sword for the job, at
It
best,
can
you're
be
still
pretty
only getting a
difficult.
5
Although I
points 75%
pretty
drop
lucky in one of my
chance.
recent videos.
So if you two are sick of these games of chance, then a surefire solution that most of us tend to look over is a charged creeper. That's right, folks. They also work on the wither skeletons.
Wait, do they actually?
Too. Just set up a creeper farm, charge them up with a trident, and then ship them over to the nether.
That is pretty overpowered. Okay, well, hey, let's go ahead and test out both of those hacks and see if they actually work. Okay, so the first one we're going to try out is obviously the indestructible chest. So what we need to do is waterlog a chest. And now, apparently, if I go ahead and grab a piece of TNT and I'm trying to blow up my friend's base, apparently their chest will be untouched. So let's go ahead and see if this actually works. Blow this up and let's see if their chest really is untouched by the explosion. Wow. Wow, that TNT was 1 block away and it is completely fine. So if you guys want some extra protection on all of your extra special chests, then go ahead and just put a water bucket on it. Now let's go ahead and test out the Supercharged Creeper theory. Okay, so we have ourselves a wither skeleton, and then I'm gonna go ahead and summon a creeper, and then I'm gonna go ahead and summon lightning, and let's see if this thing actually works. So summon the lightning bolt. The creeper is now on fire. Now he's gone off that way, so I'm gonna go ahead and just spawn another wither skeleton. Again, you're gonna have to be really difficult to get the Supercharged Creeper first of all into the nether, and then get it right next to a wither skeleton. That's gonna be difficult. But anyway, if you do manage to pull this off and blow him up at the right time, you can secure yourself a wither skeleton skull every single time. Look at that. We got ourselves our very own wither skeleton skull, and we can go ahead and put it on our face and be all scary looking. So yeah, both of those tips work, and that is from the YouTuber Skip the Tutorial. Now let's get into our next TikTok hack here. Okay, so our next TikTok hack comes from Rayster, and he shows us how to use the debug stick in the nether to get ourselves some water in the nether, and it's a pretty easy method for all of you Java players out there. So for those of you who don't know what the debug stick is, it's an item that you can give yourself if you are playing on the Java edition of Minecraft. And here we go, we have ourselves the debug stick, and basically it just allows you to change the properties of certain blocks. For example, this one has no properties to be changed, but for example, things like chests have something called properties, and you guys can go ahead and see that I'm selecting through them all right now. We have waterlog, we have facing, we have type, and we have waterlog. So these are the 3 different things you can change, and if you shift click on it, you can go ahead and waterlog it. And if we go ahead and do that again, we can go ahead and do the same thing to type, changing it from a double chest, changing it from a single chest to a double chest, even though it's still a single chest. And if you open it up, it's still a single chest. It just looks like a double chest, which is kind of weird. And then last but not least, the facing. So you can change which way it is facing in any which way you want. But the one we're interested in is waterlog fences and seeing if they actually bring water easily over to the nether. I mean, we kind of did a little sneak peek of it with the chest, and it looks like it's going to work. So let's go ahead and do it with a chest and a fence right here. And we'll go and set to the waterlog. Wait, no, we just go to waterlog property, which you do by left clicking. So there we go, waterlogged. And we'll do waterlogged on this one. And now we just need to right click it. So right click this, shift right click the chest, and if we break both of those blocks, we have water in the nether in the easiest way possible, and by the looks of things, this is gonna turn to obsidian. There we go, infinite obsidian in the nether. Now anyway, let's get into our second to last TikTok hack here. Okay, now we've tried a TikTok hack like this before, but it didn't really work. So this is the new and improved TNT Heart Explosion, and we have by Hey I'm Robbie here. So let's go ahead and see if this works. He's placing like TNT in kind of like an angry face position, and one in the middle. We need to remember there's one in the middle there, and it looks like he goes ahead and puts redstone on all of these pieces of TNT here so that they're all set up to the lever, it looks like. Okay, so you put it on all of them, you set them up to that lever. So you set off the outer ones first. Oh wait, no, you set off the middle one first and the outer ones after, and it blows up, throws them out, and it makes a heart in the ground. So let's see if this works. Okay, so we've got everything we need. Where was our last one that we did? Because it was a complete failure. I think it was probably one of these explosion holes over there. So let's go ahead and do it right where this little... Is this Jeb? I think we've got Jeb the sheep over here. Let's do it where Jeb the sheep is right here. Okay, so we have all of this all set up perfectly. There we go. And now we have one in the middle here, and as always, one right here. So let's go ahead and try this out one more time. 1, 2... Oh, it set everything off. Let's see if it works. It's kinda heart-shaped. I mean, you got this little block here, but it's more of just a big hole. It looks like on Java Edition, we are cursed with just massive explosion holes rather than hearts. I guess if you go ahead and try this out on Pocket Edition or Windows or any other edition like Bedrock, then it would work. But because of the way Redstone works in this version, it's no more hearts for us. No love for us Java Edition players. But now let's go ahead and check out the last TikTok hack and see if it actually works. Now, the last TikTok hack here is from Moosecraft, and he shows us basically a secret way to find a secret chest in the jungle temples. Now, apparently there's a secret secret chests on jungle temples? I always thought jungle temples always just had bad loot, but apparently if you shift right here, you can find a secret chest with super overpowered loot. Okay, so I've spawned in a brand new world here, and we're gonna run the command locate jungle pyramid, and it looks like there's one pretty close to spawn actually. So let's go ahead and teleport over there, and here we are. We are at jungle temple, and now we're gonna open it the exact same way that he did in his video. So we come down here on this side, then I think he flicked this one and this one, and then if we come back up to the surface here, nope, I messed up. Oh no, was it this one then this one? Let's go ahead and see now. Nope, still messed up. Okay, well, you know what? We're breaking in and entering. Okay, so we have this chest right here, which is the normal really bad one, but let's have a look. If you shift click underneath one of these, is there really a chest under... Wait, no. This is just the other chest from the other side. Is there really no secret chest around here? Are we serious? Are jungle temples really just this bad? I'm breaking out the whole area here. I'll even go into spectator mode to prove to you guys that there is literally just only one other chest, and the other chest has like nothing in it. But that is where we're gonna end it for today. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And if you guys did, please leave a like on the video. It really helps me out. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we are on our way to 1 million subscribers. Hopefully we can hit it by the end of the year. So anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys all again next time. Peace.